Hey guys, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to Atlanta Grill Company. Today I've got the Classic 3 fired up. We're using the JOEtisserie. We're cooking a JOEtisserie chicken. So I'm going to show you how that's done. Let's get started. Okay, I've got a little bit of charcoal behind the firebox divider, and I'm going to put a little more lit charcoal in here on top of that and give that a few minutes to get going here. Okay, while I'm letting my charcoal heat up to go in the grill, I've taken my chicken and I've gone ahead and trussed it, and this is about a 4 1/4 pound chicken that I picked up at Publix. And I've patted it dry with a paper towel, and the next thing I want to do is smear on a very thin coat of olive oil over the entire outside of this bird. I don't want to overcoat it, I just want a little bit on there. So we're just gonna, like I said, get this on here thin. You might use 2 teaspoons of olive oil to get this entire chicken, and you just put a glove on there and kind of work it until you get the entire skin covered. And today I'm going to season this chicken with the Atlanta Grill Company, a garlic and herb blend. This is a really nice flavor profile to put on chicken and a lot of other things. I'm not going to over season this chicken. I'm just going to get, you know, a nice even coat of this all over the outside of this bird. And then we're just going to let this sit for a few minutes while we get our grill ready. And now that charcoal's had a couple of minutes to get started, I'm going to get the chicken spit here on the JOEtisserie, and we're going to let that start turning. And as usual, I'm going to cook this thing with the lid open like I always do. And on the initial spin here, I'm going to put just a little bit more of our seasoning on here. This is actually an easier way to season a chicken if you're going to cook it on the JOEtisserie. Just get the oil on it and wait till you get it on the spit and get it turning to shake your seasoning on. I'm going to try something a little different today that I've not tried with the JOEtisserie before. Like I said, I like cooking with the lid open, and when you throw wood chunks on the fire with the lid open, they typically just catch up and burn. But today, with the divider in place, I'm going to take a couple of wood chunks and just set them right in front. Actually, we're just going to do the one. I'm going to set it right in front of the divider there where it's not making contact with the fire. You won't be able to see that. Let's move it over here and see if we can't get a little smoke rolling from that. We'll be back in a few minutes to see how that's going. I've given this about 10 minutes or so here to get going, and I think that's going to be a perfect way to create some smoke using the divider basket and the JOEtisserie. So I'm just going to leave that in there. Chicken's something I don't like to add a lot of smoke to because it takes on smoke quickly. So we'll just let this keep cooking. And here's yet another way to make some really great smoke when you're cooking poultry. I've got some fresh rosemary off of my bushes, and I've just made a little aluminum foil pouch that I'm going to stuff that down in. I've got some fresh thyme, and then I've got some fresh sage. This is a wonderful smoke opportunity for any kind of food you're cooking, especially poultry or Italian. If you're smoking some Italian meatballs, put some of this in there. You want to fold that over to get it nice and tight. And then what I do is I just mash it down flat and get as much of the air out as possible. And then I'm just going to use my thermopin to poke 1, 2, 3 holes in that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with it that I did with the wood chunk. I'm just going to set it down in there and lean it up against the firebox divider, and it'll get hot. And it might not produce visible smoke, but you'll smell the aroma from this in just a couple of minutes. Okay, my chicken's ready. I've tested the temperature and I'm up to about 160 in the breast, which is about where I like to be on something like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the rotisserie. I'm going to take the chicken off, take it off the spit, wrap it in foil, and let it rest for about 15 or 20 minutes. So I've rested this chicken for about 15 minutes, and I've taken it off the spit. I'm going to pull a little piece off of this drumstick, since that's my favorite part. And see, that drumstick fell right out of there. That's how tender this chicken is. Guys, this is some fantastic chicken. Cooking on the JOEtisserie, try cooking with the lid open. You don't have to do that. You can cook with the lid closed if you like, but give it a try and let me know what you think. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Atlanta Grill Company.